जय श्री माताजी। आज के इस सायंकालीन ध्यान में उपस्थित सभी साहिजी भाई बहनों का हृदय से स्वागत है। श्री माताजी को वंदन कर हम सभी सामूहिक बंधन लेंगे। दोनों हाथ जोड़कर श्री माताजी से हम ध्यान की अनुमति मांगते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर आज के सामूहिक ध्यान में हमें बैठने की अनुमति प्रदान कीजिए। दोनों हाथ गोदी में। 3 महामंत्र पश्चात श्री गणेश मंत्र।
साक्षात् श्री देव्यै नमो नमः।
अपना राइट हैंड ज़मीन पर रखेंगे। श्री माता जी से हृदय से प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमारी ईड़ा नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमें शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। अपना राइट हैंड गोदी में रखेंगे। लेफ्ट हैंड आकाश की ओर। श्री माता जी से पुनः एक बार हृदय से प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमें शुद्ध कार्य शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। लेफ्ट हैंड गोदी में। हमारा संपूर्ण चित्त हमारी सुषुम्ना नाड़ी पर रखेंगे। श्री माता जी से पुनः एक बार प्रार्थना करते हैं, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमारी सुषुम्ना नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमें संपूर्ण संतुलन प्रदान कीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमें संपूर्ण संतुलन प्रदान कीजिए। हमारा संपूर्ण चित्त हमारे मूलाधार चक्र के ऊपर रखेंगे। एक एक चक्र कर धीरे धीरे हमारा संपूर्ण चित्त हमारे सहस्त्रार चक्र के ऊपर। श्री माता जी को पुनः एक बार संपूर्ण हृदय से प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपा कर हमारे आत्म साक्षात्कार को दृढ़ कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी कृपा कर आज के ध्यान में हमें निर्विचारिता प्रदान कीजिए, हमें ध्यान की गहराई प्रदान कीजिए। ध्यान की इसी निर्विचार अवस्था में हम श्री माताजी की अमृतवाणी आत्मसात करेंगे।
Women just don't eat because they should be thin and skinny. For what? For what you should be thin and skinny? Because you look attractive. But for what? I don't think skinny people look attractive by any chance. Horrible. They create only pity in you. And you feel, repulsive about the whole stuff. Once a beauty queen came to see me, I thought she was a TB patient. And I said, you look alright, but it seems you are a TB patient. She said, no mother, I've got a beauty prize. I said, who were the people? Doctors must have given you, because they want some patients there. This is the trouble. We go out of the way to trouble our Nabi, not to eat your food, fasting. If you want to fast this life, next life you will not have any food. Thank you very much. No food. Fasting, alright. You will have a permanent fasting. What do you say? You don't have to do any fasting. Why do you want to fast? And even if you want to fast because you want to change the timing or maybe for your health's sake, it's alright. But why in the name of God you want to malign him? You have got everything to eat and you don't want to eat. Those who have got food to eat, they don't want to eat. Next life they become poor. And then they blame the rich. But in last life you wanted to fast. So this life you are not given any food because you asked for it. And that is how also the Nabhi chakra gets twisted when you fast like mad. There is no need to fast in the name of God. God has given you all the wealth, all the beauty, all the love. Actually, in Sahajayoga, if you fast in my name, I think it's horrible. Because if you want to trouble your mother or to make her uneasy or take a revenge on her, then you say, Mother, I am not going to eat my food. Then mother is finished. That's the best way to conquer her. To say, Mother, I am not going to eat my food. So this kind of mad fasting is also very bad for your Navi. And when you do that, then you have a problem because you are invaded by your left-sided, what you call the, beyond the Ida Nadi, you have the collective subconscious and you are invaded by them. And you are in for trouble, physically, mentally, emotionally. And mostly those people who fast are very hot-tempered. The day their fasting day is there, never go near them. Because they are already planning what they are going to eat. And in the morning they plan and they don't get it, so they are very angry for that one. All these asahaja things are not going to happen. You have to be normal people. You don't have to put up into tension yourself for Sahajayoga, nothing. Be normal. Be nice people. Don't torture yourself. That is one point on the Nabi on the left hand side, and on the right hand side, don't get into indulgences. Don't pamper yourself. Both things are the same for Sahajayoga, whether you starve or you overeat. It's the same. There is no difference between the two. Because if you are not on the seat, whether you are on the left falling or the right, does it make any difference? So to be on the seat is to be in the blessings of Shri Lakshmi, and I have described to you how Shri Lakshmi is a lady. And in her left hand, she has got two lotuses and the right one lotus and right hand another lotus on top. It shows a person who is balancing. She is balancing on a lotus. Imagine, she is standing on a lotus. That means she is balancing. And she is balancing, she is standing there. And she is holding two lotuses in her hand, showing that she is like a lotus. A person who is a rich man, Lakshmipati, has to be like a lotus, warm, pink, warm. And even a horrible thing like मधुकर को क्या कहते हैं अंग्रेजी में? Wasp like thing. I don't know what you call in English. You don't have that black thing. We have a very big black wasp, you see, which is hard like nut and has angular, thorny legs. That black thing comes in, bhaura, and is good for nothing. But comes in for the residence, for the ashraya. The lotus keeps it on top of its corner, which is a very, very soft thing, with all love. And in the night it closes down so that the poor insect, who is just like a nut, should not get any trouble from the outside weather. Like a mother who takes the child in the archer. That love should be there for a Lakshmipati. How many are Lakshmipatis like that? Have you seen any? If they see somebody who is coming with money propositions, then they may open their doors. Otherwise, they have no love for anyone. Those who come to for their ashrayas, for their help, they are not there. On the other side are the people who are so repulsive. They are not like lotus. There is no fragrance. They are such miserly people that they stink of miserliness, while the lotus gives its fragrance to that mud, to that horrible thing, that even the little worms which crawl upon those lotus petals smell of those beautiful fragrance. This is what it has to be. It has to give. It has to be beautiful. It has to be cozy. It has to be welcoming. Then another hand is giving. A Lakshmi is always giving. She doesn't receive. She just gives. If you are really a Lakshmipati, you don't want to have anything from anyone. You don't receive. If you are really rich, who can enrich you more? What can you give to a person who is fully rich? There is no way of entering into it. Now it's all up to the brim. He is rich up to the brim. Then what will you give? You cannot give anything. But where you have to give means that he is a beggar. He is still a beggar. All these so-called rich people who still are hankering money are still beggars. They are not rich. They may think themselves empty vessels, but they are not rich, because they are still expecting money. So, it is important that we should understand the money is not the way. Money takes us away from dharma. It takes us away from God. It takes us away from reality. It covers our eyes. We don't think that we have to follow a path of righteousness and of virtue. Because we think we are rich, God is going to be afraid of us. We can even purchase Him and can manage Him by giving some bribes. That's not so. You must face yourself. You have to face yourself. That is not the money that's going to give you that elation. that higher life. But it is the love of God, the honesty of seeking. Honesty. That is the quality of this chakra, is the Satya. Vishnu is the Satya. He is the Narayana. Narayana means Satya. So there cannot be Satya Narayana, isn't it? Narayana is Satya, then how can there be Satya Narayana? But we have many Satya Narayana pujas. For all these Satya Narayanas, Sahajogis are not supposed to go. They can only go to Narayana puja. Because Satya Narayana means that part which is added to it for camouflaging is meant for these horrible Brahmins who make you pay. For what? So Sahajogis are not allowed to go to Satya Narayana puja. They can have Narayana puja. And what is Narayana ultimately becomes? In the Nabhi Chakra, Narayana existed since he was created by the Devi. And it looks after the seeking, the nourishing of the seeking like a father. And then it incarnates again and again and again to help our seeking to a higher position and a higher position, till it reaches a point where you start seeking God Almighty. Then you jump into the Shakti of Mahalakshmi. Then you are in the hands of Mahalakshmi Shakti. Means Lakshmi evolves into Mahalakshmi principle. Now this Mahalakshmi principle resides in the central path of Sushumna. And this central path of Sushumna is to be established fully or awakened when the Kundalini rises. When the Kundalini does not rise, this path is kept absolutely blank. It is absolutely blank. There is nothing in it except for the deities who are lying without any light. When the Kundalini rises, then only these deities get awakened. And when they get awakened, this Sushumna path, this central path of Mahalakshmi starts acting as the balancing power to begin with at the Nabhi Chakra. So Nabhi Chakra is surrounded by 10 gurus, the prophets, who give you the balance, who come on this earth again and again to give you balance in life. They tell you, don't do this, don't do that. But we don't listen to it. We don't accept it. We may say that we follow such guru, like Muslims are. They say we follow Muhammad Sahib. Now if Muhammad had said anything, it is that don't drink, with a English said. But I have yet to come across a Muslim who doesn't drink. They may not drink in Riyadh because they will be killed there. But if they come to London, they drink. Actually, when my husband went to Saudi Arabia, they said, you are the only Muslim we have ever come across. It's true. Whatever is said to them, they do just the opposite of that. At that time, there were no cigarettes, no tobaccos, so he didn't say about that. So they have found a loophole. Muslims smoke. Doesn't matter. Because Muhammad Sahib never said. Muhammad Sahib had to take another word to come as Guru Nanak to tell them, oh God, now you are smoking, this horrible thing has come, now you don't smoke. But who will accept that Nanak and Muhammad Sahib were the same thing? No difference. Same thing it was. We can prove it in Sahaja. We can prove it. How important it is that we should know that they were all the same and that they stood for the same thing. But at a period, now today you have got ganja, I don't know the names also of all these things what you drink and smoke, God knows what. Human beings are really clever to get everything that can destroy you. It's like call a bull, come and hit me. It's like that. If there's not a bull, then you ask a buffalo, come and hit me. Now there's no buffalo, all right. You ask an elephant, come and stampede me. It's like that. Human beings are so stupid. So now supposing I say, if I write down the list of all the things that you drink and smoke, I don't know how many things there are in this world, then you will find out the third thing when I die, that Mataji didn't say this one, so we should. Very intelligent. All the time destroying your central part and nicely managing through that. Is this the way are you going to go to God by any chance? Is this the way are you following the great incarnations who came on this earth? So the balancing comes through Navi, and Navi looks after you and teaches you how to be. For example, now your left Navi is Graha Lakshmi. Graha Lakshmi is the deity of the household. But if you are too much outward tired, you are running a mad race. See, early in the morning you get up, read the newspapers, is again Sahajayoga again. Not to read newspapers in the morning time. You can read it in the night. But not in the morning. Because if you read it in the morning, you get upset. And for this spleen has to pour in more red blood corpuscles, and it becomes mad and crazy. On the contrary, in the morning, talk to your wife, talk to your children, look after your Graha Lakshmi. The wife has to be also Graha Lakshmi, as I told. Then you have your food properly, sit down and eat properly. But no, just after that, upsetting that Navi, you jump into your car, taking your breakfast in your hand, eating on the way, honking at people, getting angry with them. The wife is calling, come along, you had no breakfast, nothing doing. You are on your way on a special work. You end up with leukemia, at least, minimum, if not with heart attack. Leukemia comes from left Navi when your Graha Lakshmi is ruined. The deity of Graha Lakshmi is Fatima B, the daughter of Muhammad. While the daughter of the sister of Nanak Sahib is on the left vision. We'll see that. Nanaki. Now, this aspect of life you never think about. When you get leukemia, then you will come to Mother, please cure me. And if you are rich, you will see to it that I cure that person. If I don't cure, it will sit on my head. You will bring 10 cars on my head unless and until I cure your leukemia. But if I tell you, my son, you take it easy. Life is not for making wretchedness out of you. What have you gained out of all this running about? Nothing but this horrible left Navi by which you are suffering, your family people are suffering. Only person who has gained is the doctor or the doctors or the hospitals. They won't listen. And you know, leukemia is such a fast developing disease of cancer that one can pass out within one month. Doctors will tell you, at the most you will live for 1 month, that's all. They will take all the money to give you this certificate. Very nicely. But why have that? Be patient with yourself, be kind to your Navi, look after your Graha Lakshmi. All kinds of diseases of the stomach come from this imbalance, this way or that way. All these great gurus came on this earth to give us balance, to teach us balance and tell us, don't do this and don't do that, all the 10 commandments. But to us, these 10 commandments have no meaning. Now I'll touch a point which is very important today for you people to understand about non-vegetarianism and vegetarianism, because this subject I wanted to handle. Because if they are vegetarians, they can't bear to see that Mother says it doesn't matter if you are a non-vegetarian. Because it doesn't go against your awareness. It does not. Drinking does. Drinking does go against your awareness, but not eating meat or not eating meat. But one has to understand. Now somebody told me that in Gita it is written that those who eat meat are tamogunis. I am surprised at Gita itself, because Shri Krishna himself in the very beginning has told Arjuna that you should go all out to kill all these people. Even your relations kill human beings. Your relations and your guru also is to be killed, because I have already killed. Nothing is going to be killed by you because they are already killed. And he gave so many explanations that it should not be done. But he said, no, I tell you, you have to go and kill. Surrender yourself to me and I kill. So how did he preach this ahimsa? I just don't understand in Gita. Now this seems to be a new introduction, that the people who eat are tamogunis. They are not. They are never. They are rajogunis. If you eat meat, you become rajogunis, not tamogunis. Tamogunis are the people who eat carbohydrates. We have seen it in Sahaja. You have two types of diseases. One is lethargic organs and one is active organs. So those who are lethargic, having too much carbohydrates in them, and those who are overactive are having too much proteins in them. I mean, if you take proteins in the scientific way, will you become lethargic? I mean, ask any doctor. And then the doctor says Gita is all humbug because it doesn't understand what it is saying. And while you say like this, that we must follow Gita, I think somebody has gone wrong there and has written something wrong in Gita. They have written in Bible, they have written in every book. I'll tell you what they have written wrong in Bible later on when it comes to Christ. I think they just some people have put it there just wrong. Of course, if you eat too much meat, you get rajogunis. Then rajogunis become, as I have told you, right-sided people become very aggressive and they become ahankaris and they can harm. But the people who just eat grass can become lethargic, absolutely lethargic. They will have lethargic heart, if not active heart, they will also get heart attacks. And they will have lethargic intestines, by which they will get tremendous all the time, passing out of the stools, they will never be able to digest any food, they will be very weak people. So those people who have a lethargic heart or a lethargic, lethargic liver or lethargic intestines should take to proteins. I am not saying meats, but proteins. But a vegetarian doesn't take so much proteins. It's easier to take meat, there's no harm. But those who are active, people should take more to vegetables. It's sensible. Guru Nanaka ate all the meats. Was he a bad man? These Marwadis who are supposed to be absolutely abstaining from even from lasun and pyaz, was he worse than him there by any chance? What about Buddha himself? He ate meat because he died of eating raw meat himself. Only thing, you should not eat the meat of animals which are bigger than you, and not of a cow which is an Indian cow, especially Indian cow. Also bigger cows are not good because they give you a problem on the teeth. But smaller animals, even when I read Jainism, they said that you must save the bullocks, the cows, and you must save other animals, but they never said you must save goats and you must save chickens, because Mahavira knew we cannot give realization to chickens. What is the use of saving chickens and mosquitoes and also bugs? Of course, they are doing like that. Some Jain people save bugs and put it on a human being, and they take the blood of those human beings and they are paid for it. It's absurd, but they do it. For them, bugs are more important than human beings. Billions and billions of bugs cannot make a human being. All these absurd ideas we have in this country. So when I say you have not to be a vegetarian or non-vegetarian, you have to see what you need and eat that. But all the time your attention is in food itself is wrong. So there is no good in you people getting into these problems of vegetarianism and non-vegetarian. Of course, in the Western country, people should take to vegetarian food. Not absolutely, but more than what they have. While the people who are in India, who are vegetarians, will have to later on take. Otherwise, they'll have lethargic heart. I'll cure them once again, they will have problem. Then they will have to go for a bypass. Save money there. You cannot. You will have lethargic intestines. Then you will have lethargic liver. You will have all kinds of what you call cirrhosis, or maybe on the hand you might get all kinds of rashes and things like that. Allergies. All these problems will come. And then ultimately such people look so peaceful because you see they are like cabbages. Yeah. If somebody is like a cabbage, then how do you give him a realization? You can't give realization to cabbages, can you? We have to have here chivalrous people, brave people, warriors who have to fight the evil forces. And what can these people who are cabbages going to do for it? One has to understand the yatharth, the reality, and not to put your conception, because you are born in a Jain family and that's why you want everybody to eat grass is wrong. Is wrong. The one who has to eat protein must eat protein. Now what is the food for Sattvic people? That much. You can't live with it. So, what I eat? Chana. Can you live with chana? It's protein. Chana, or you can eat meat, but not very heavy meats, lean meats, and ghee. And what I eat the most is honey. That's my food. Honey I eat, you know that. Honey I drink. But you can't live with that, can you? So you have to eat little carbohydrates, doesn't matter. But you balance yourself in Navicaka. But there should be no attention on food at all. Actually, if you ask me what I ate in the morning, I won't be able to tell you. Really. I'm very bad. Because I have no attention on it. Whatever one gets, eat it, and if you don't feel like it, you don't eat it. What's so important is to enjoy every moment of your life. If a person is finicky about food, especially Indians are, it's very dangerous for Navicaka. Because those who are mad after food and about Navicaka are extremely hot-tempered, I think, and I don't know the word in English is, but in Hindi we call it chidchide. अंग्रेजी में क्या कहते हैं? Irritable. And these chidchidas will make their wives' life miserable. They will come and tell, in that house I ate very good karelas. So that poor lady is running after the karelas. We Indians are so much food-minded. You can't imagine, they won't believe. We are supposed to be starving people. But we are so food-minded that once there was, for these Bengalis, supposed to be Bhuka Bengalis, I must tell you about that. They had no fish, rohu fish, which they get it from the central India, and people couldn't get fish, so they were starving. So Bombay people very graciously sent one shipload, because I know that I was a part of it, to them as a gracious act that let the Bengalis eat the fish. They said, what? We are not going to see fish. We are Bangladeshis. Threw all the fishes in the sea. It all became sador and it was thrown into the sea. Can you imagine? Nobody will believe in the West. This is how we are fasting and that is how we are poor people. Can poor people afford to throw away one shipload of fish in the sea because they want rohu fish? We are so food-minded that our Nabi is always like this. And our women are to be blamed because they know how to control their husbands. They have spoiled them. There, the job of a woman is to be a Graha Lakshmi, to have ideals before the family, ideals before the husband, ideals before the children. The house should be ideal, should be a warm house where everybody is welcome. The wife's job is to keep her Nabi all right, the Nabi of the children all right, and the Nabi of the husband and Nabi of all the people who come to her house. She has to lead a life of auspiciousness, of kindliness, of religious nature. She has to be a soft-natured woman. But this is all missing. Only thing she's worried is how to please the husbands, because that's one of the big jobs for her. So to keep our Nabi all right, we have to understand at Sahajayogis that we have not to pay so much attention to them. That doesn't mean you eat all dirty food. But it definitely means that when you eat your food, you must see the vibrations of the food. You must always give vibrations to the food. Eat the food which is vibrating. Certain foods, now supposing if I have to go and eat in any one of these big 5-star hotels, next moment I'll vomit. I always vomit. If somebody invites me in a hotel, I start thinking, Baba, now what an ordeal. Because it is not cooked with love. That's why it says, Shabari ke ber khai. He liked the little berries of Shabari. Duryodhana ka meva tyago, viduradhar saga khai. इसका मतलब, what does that mean? That means the love that is expressed in that food is what we should care for. And not for the lavishness, not for the show of it, and not at all for your own taste. But the taste of food should be that it should carry love. Let your tongue feel the love. That is the best taste. And whatever is cooked with love always tastes very well. So when you cook, cook with love. When you eat, eat with love. With kind words to the person who has cooked, with love. And above all, count your blessings. Count your blessings. And think of others who may not have had food today. This is the Lakshmi Tattva is, where the hand is like this, where it gives, and there's a hand where it gives protection to people who need money. But not in a way we do it. The way Americans do or Russians do. We do the way Lakshmi does, that this protection does not know the other hand. You give it without telling anyone. Just because you have to give, you give. And actually you do that. If you have given, as my father said, 1 rupee to someone, run away from that person as soon as possible. With a speed of 1 mile, he said. But if you have given 5 rupees, run away from him at the speed of 500 miles. It's very practical. That is how we have to give. This is the Lakshmi Tattva, is the Nabhi Chakra about which I have told. It's a very important chakra, because today you are here because in your chakra Mahalakshmi Tattva was awakened, because you wanted to see God, because you wanted to come to God. You have not come here for money. You have not come here for anything else but God. Your seeking is in God. You want to know the truth about God and you want to have God. You don't want to put your ideas onto this, but you want to see how Mother wants us to receive the blessings of God. So we come that as we seek the love of God, the grace of God, the Lakshmi has to be gracious. And the Mahalakshmi is the one who is the gracious lady, is the graciousness in you, the grace that must come, evolve into personality. But in that grace he feels the hankering of the Father. The Father, the Narayana, he wants to have his blessing.
श्री आदिशक्ति का संपूर्ण मंत्र लेते हैं। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। अब हम आरती की तैयारी करते हैं। आरती के लिए सब खड़े होंगे।
जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना। संत जनों की धरती है भारत माता, माँ है भारत माता। इस शक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
जय श्री माता जी। दोनों हाथ जोड़कर श्री माता जी से प्रार्थना करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज का यह सामूहिक ध्यान आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। श्री माता जी, आज के इस ध्यान में आपने हमें निरानंद प्रदान किया, हमें चैतन्य से आशीर्वादित किया, इसलिए हम आपके हृदय से ऋणी हैं। श्री माता जी, संपूर्ण विश्व में विश्व निर्मल धर्म प्रस्थापित करने हेतु कृपा कर हमें सहयोग का प्रचार प्रसार का शुद्ध एवं पवित्र माध्यम बनाइए। श्री माता जी, हमारी सभी प्रार्थनाओं का स्वीकार कर हमें आशीर्वादित करें। यही आपसे कोटि कोटि प्रार्थना है। श्री माता जी, अनंत कोटि प्रार्थना है। सामूहिक बंधन लेंगे। जय श्री माता जी। आज की प्रमुख सूचनाएं। अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। शाम का ध्यान 7 बजे होगा। आज का ध्यान यही संपन्न होता है। अब हम सहज संगीत का आनंद लेते हैं। जय श्री माता जी।
तत्वाचा मज झाला हा बोध, लोपाविला त्राग आणिक हा क्रोध, धन माया भोगाशी झालो अभोग. गुरुदेव गुरु एकमेव, गुरु ज्ञान पुंजी दुजी नाही ठेव. साक्षात गुरुदेव गुरु एकमेव. आ गुरुदेव गुरु एकमेव, गुरु ज्ञान पुंजी दुजी नाही ठेव. गुरु तूच विठ्ठल हरी तू महादेव, गुरु चरणी पायी विद्या सत्यमेव. असुनी भूवरी परी फुटेना अंकुरती, गुरु प्रेम वृष्टीने जाईल भीर. गुरु ज्ञानाचे होय परिपूर्ण चीज. बनवील मम माझा, गुरु तोच म्हणवील खरा माझा, गुरु तोच म्हणवील खरा माझा.
गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची गुरुकृपा जशी गुरुकृपा जशी गुरुकृपा जशी दया सागराची गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची गुरु माऊली तू सहज तुझी क्रांती तुझी भव्य मूर्ती सहज तुझी क्रांती तुझी भव्य मूर्ती सहज तुझी क्रांती तुझी भव्य मूर्ती सहज तुझी क्रांती सहज तुझी क्रांती तुझी भव्य मूर्ती भक्तांची कैवारी भक्तांची कैवारी भक्तांची कैवारी अशी तुझी कीर्ती भक्तांची कैवारी अशी तुझी कीर्ती गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची गुरु माऊली तू तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती तुझ्याले कराना धर्म तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती तुझ्याले कराना धर्म तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती तुझ्याले कराना धर्म झाले तुझी कृती समर्पणाच्या निर्गुणात दिसे तुझी आकृती समर्पणाच्या निर्गुणात दिसे तुझी आकृती गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची गुरु माऊली तू तुझे नाम मंत्र मुखी तुझे गायन तुझे नाम मंत्र मुखी तुझे गायन तुझे नाम मंत्र मुखी तुझे गायन तुझे नाम मंत्र तुझे नाम मंत्र तुझे नाम मंत्र मुखी तुझे गायन तुझे नाम मंत्र मुखी तुझे गायन भक्ती चरणी अर्पण, निरपेक्ष भक्ती चरणी अर्पण. गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू. समूळ जागृती इच्छा लेकरांची, समूळ जागृती इच्छा लेकरांची. समूळ जागृती इच्छा लेकरांची, समूळ जागृती इच्छा लेकरांची. समूळ जागृती इच्छा लेकराची, तुझ्या ठाई देखिली शक्ती ईश्वराची, तुझ्या ठाई देखिली शक्ती ईश्वराची. गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची. गुरु कृपादशी, गुरु कृपादशी, गुरु कृपादशी दया सागराची. गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मनाची. गुरु माऊली तू, गुरु माऊली तू, गुरु माऊली तू निर्मळ मना